Hello friends, welcome to the channel, and today I shall be reacting to the PCOS story of actress Sonam Kapoor. It is a good story that she has shared which can help people learn from it and take control of it as she has done it. So let's begin.
To speak to you about PCOS or PCOD, polycystic ovary syndrome, like it's commonly known. I have been suffering from it for several years, since I was like 14 or 15 years old, and it has been the bane of my existence. I have gone to several doctors, I have gone to several naturopaths, dietitians, nutritionists, etc. to kind of help myself, and right now I'm in a good place.
Right. So this is the typical story of a PCOS patient, a young girl who is detected with PCOS because of irregular periods, increased body facial hair, increased weight gain, and then starts the toil as the girl visits a doctor, and then as we know that there is no satisfactory treatment of PCOS which can cure it. Of course it can be controlled, but it cannot be cured, and that is why initial few years are spent visiting various different doctors, naturopaths, Ayurvedic doctors, etc. till one comes to terms with the fact that okay, fine, this is a condition which is there to stay, and we need to learn how to control the symptoms as she has learned, and that is why today she is in a good position, better position, and of course she doesn't have any of the PCOS sign symptom, at least externally.
And I thought I'd share my learnings with you guys. Now, before I give you some of my tips, please run them by your doctor, and if you feel like you're suffering from PCOD or PCOS, tell your doctor that these are the things that I am going to do. Should I or should I not do them? People have very different symptoms, and everybody goes through their own struggles and their own various ailments and symptoms that they have. So everybody is a unique case, but I am just talking from my experience.
Right, so this is very intelligent thing that she has done. She has told that she's not a doctor. Whatever she is telling is from her own experience, and this is a fact that various PCOS patients have various sets of sign symptoms. It's not as if everyone will have all the symptoms, and moreover, PCOS has been divided into 4 types of PCOS. I will make another video on that, and then we can talk about it in detail. But as of now, just to let you know that go and meet your doctor if in case you decide to make any of these changes in your day-to-day life, or exercise, or dietary changes, or if you are taking any supplements, do take the opinion of your doctor for sure.
Tip number 1, exercise. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to exercise, to walk. Walking is something that has become an afterthought, almost something that we don't do anymore. Our lifestyles have become extremely sedentary, and walking is one of the most natural things that one can do. This is something I've learned the hard way, and I walk now at least 10,000 steps a day. Another form of exercise that I would suggest.
Right, so she is right that one needs to do exercise, and exercise should be a part of our lifestyle, not something which we look as just a treatment for PCOS. Walking, of course, is one of the simplest exercise that all of us can do, and even if we walk 5 times 2,000 steps, it will amount to 10,000 steps. So what is recommended that one should be exercising at least 5 to 6 days a week, at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and that should be good enough. Now, what kind of exercise? It depends. Whatever you enjoy. If you enjoy walking, that is good. If you enjoy doing yoga, that is good. If you enjoy strength training, that is good. If you like swimming, that is good. If you like dancing, that is good. It totally depends upon what is sustainable for you.
Another form of exercise that I would suggest is yoga. Yoga is something that makes you mobile, it makes you strong, and it also improves your cardiovascular ability through Surya Namaskars, etc., strength through Hatha Yoga, etc. So that is one of the best and all-round exercises that I would suggest. Yoga has
Right. So in her case, she has benefited from yoga. This is a wrong notion that yoga doesn't take care of your cardiovascular necessities, or this is also a wrong notion that you do not develop strength if you're doing yoga, and it's a very slow paced exercise form, because even I used to think the same about yoga till I started learning it few years back. And then I realized while doing handstands and so many other various exercises, one just doesn't need flexibility. It also demands strength, and you slowly build your strength that way. Your body is mobile. Of course, if you do Surya Namaskar, you will burn lots of calories. Depends upon how fast you are doing and how many repetitions you are doing. So yes, yoga can be one of the good exercises, but as I said earlier as well, it can be any form of exercise that you enjoy and that you find sustainable.
Yoga has another element to it, which is meditation and breathing exercises. Now, this comes to my second point. The second thing that I feel actually aggravates PCOS is stress. And whether it's environmental stress, whether it's mental stress, or any kind of stress, stress is bad. And yoga and meditation and breathing has actually helped me combat that. I'm sure you can find some app that helps you breathe or to meditate. If you don't have a yoga teacher that you can find, which I'm pretty sure you'll find very easily in India. The third thing...
Right. So again, it is a very important part of controlling PCOS that one has to control one's stress. Now, stress is something which is an integral part of everyone's life. But if we overstress, of course, it makes our system work wrongly. Small amount of stress that helps us live longer, perform better, be a successful person, but too much of stress, then it becomes detrimental, and PCOS is one of the outcome of it. Yes, meditation has been scientifically proven to decrease the stress levels and should be encouraged, should be a part of your routine. It is not so easy like to say that you start meditating and you will start meditating the very next day. It is just like any other exercise. You have to train your brain, you have to slowly build on your meditation part of it. Having said that, personally, I myself have never been able to do meditation as the meditation should be done, but that doesn't mean that one should not try it. It is only if we keep on trying that one would be able to do meditation the way it is supposed to be done eventually, so that you are in a state of complete bliss.
The third thing, which is very basic and I'm sure we all know, is that we have to avoid sugar. Now, sugar is something that makes you feel good and then you come crashing down. I have given up sugar completely. Refined sugar is poison, it's bad, it's awful, it's the worst thing that you can put into your system. Nobody tells you how bad it is, but it's really, 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 really bad. And I cannot tell you how my life has changed since I've given it up. And I'm talking about not only refined sugar, I'm talking about natural sugars as well, honey, maple syrup, curd, etc. Just stop having it. You can get...
She's right. Sugar has got high glycemic index, and because of which our blood sugar level spikes. And whenever there is a spike in the sugar level, obviously there will be more production of insulin in our body, and more is the production of insulin in the body, worse will be the sign symptom of PCOS. Sugar also causes weight gain. So what she is telling is that any form of sugar, whether it is white sugar, maple syrup, gur, honey, all of that is bad, and that is a fact, because these are free sugar, and any of the free sugar will make your insulin spike go up like crazy, your sugar levels go up like crazy, and it will make you gain so much of weight. As far as I know from the rest of the news, from the social media, Sonam Kapoor also has diabetes, and in such situation, it is of course extremely essential that one should avoid simple sugar?
You can get good sugars out of fruits, low sugar fruits like like oranges and apples, etc. It's important to just not have that component of sugar. And now, after not eating sugar for such a long time, I can't eat sweet things, and I was an addict to like sugary drinks and chocolates and sweets and desserts, and now I find anything which has sugar in it too sweet, and I find it very bad and I never thought I'd be there. So that's another thing that I'd ask you to do, is to give up sugar.
So what she is stressing is that cut down on sugar. And it is very important to look at the packets that we purchase from the shops, grocery stores. Even if there are healthy things like muesli and all, go through it. And sometimes you will be surprised to find that how much of hidden sugar is there, which is put in to make the foodstuff more palatable and more addictive for us. And that all should be avoided in our diet. She has also rightly said that instead of having the simple sugar, have fruit. So fruit contains fructose and all, but if we process the fruit to say juice, in that case again the sugar that is present in it becomes the simple sugar, and that will again cause an insulin spike. So fruit is good, fruit juice is not.
And refined sugar, and those are the 3 tips that have really helped me. I hope this helps you as well, and if you have any questions, please let me know in my comments, and I hope I can help you in any other way. Thank you guys.
Right, so it was her very basic, very simple 3 steps that she shared with us. That was exercising, managing the stress level, and taking care of diet, particularly avoiding sugar in her case. But we can be mindful eaters. It is not just about sugars. We should also be mindful of the excess fat that we are consuming, and anything unhealthy that should be avoided from our diet. And that is all about it, and I hope that you got to learn something from it. I will be back with you with another interesting video on PCOS. Stay tuned.